Julie and Todd Chrisley will be reporting for their prison sentences on January 17, 2023. As the day approaches, more people are digging into the court documents to see what the disgraced Bravo royalty have actually done. They have been charged with bank fraud and tax fraud, as well as conspiracy charges. However, documents show that it goes a bit deeper, including defrauding the BP oil spill fund. Continue reading to find out the details. False testimony from Chrisley employees. When it comes to the case against the Chrisleys, much of the trial was muddled by false claims from employees. Julie and Todd Chrisley allegedly put Donna Cash up on the stand to lie on their behalf. According to the court documents, nearly everything she said on the stand was a lie. Cash went up on the stand to say that the Chrisleys had no knowledge of the fraud because she and Mark Braddock were the ones committing the crimes. She stated that she and Braddock committed tax fraud behind the backs of Todd and Julie Chrisley for their benefit. Additionally, Cash said that she hacked into the couple's voicemail to delete messages from banks. Not to mention, she testified that Julie and Todd Chrisley had no idea that Braddock was filing false claims with the BP oil spill fund. However, there's audio evidence of Julie asking when they could expect the check from the claim. How did Julie and Todd Chrisley defraud the BP oil spill fund? According to the court records, Julie and Todd Chrisley defrauded the BP oil spill fund by falsely claiming that their Florida vacation home had lost rental income from the oil spill, despite the fact that Julie got her way had never been a rental property. The BP oil spill fund is a $20 billion trust fund intended to help homeowners impacted by the tragedy. Even though the Chrisleys were making millions of dollars every year, they couldn't pass up a chance to put more in their pockets. On top of that, Todd Chrisley claimed he lived in Florida, even though he was a resident of Roswell, Georgia. This was in an effort to avoid paying Georgia taxes. Following these facts in the 71-page document, there is a bullet point list of other alleged crimes. This included bank fraud schemes that added up to over $20 million in loans over the years. Todd Chrisley and his wife Julie even allegedly tried to scam NBC out of a few $1,000s, billing the production company for fabricated invoices. Next Tuesday, Julie and Todd Chrisley will report for their 7- and 12-year sentences, respectively. It is not yet known where either of them will serve their time, and their family attorney has confirmed that they will be filing for an appeal. What do you think about how things have played out for Julie and Todd Chrisley? The extent of their communication privileges would depend on several factors, including their security classification, behavior, and any special circumstances surrounding their case. In some cases, inmates with non-violent offenses may be eligible for more lenient communication rules, including the use of email and video calls. However, it's important to note that prison authorities have the power to restrict or monitor an inmate's communication if they believe it poses a security risk or violates the facility's rules. This means that the Chrisleys would need to follow the prison's regulations and conduct themselves in a manner that doesn't jeopardize the safety and security of the institution. Additionally, the Chrisleys' notoriety as reality TV stars may impact their experience in prison. They could potentially face more scrutiny from both the prison staff and fellow inmates due to their high-profile status. This could affect their ability to communicate with others while incarcerated, as they may be kept in a more controlled environment to avoid disruptions or security risks. In conclusion, while Todd and Julie Chrisley would likely be allowed to communicate while in prison, their ability to do so would be subject to the rules and regulations of the specific facility where they are incarcerated. Their status as public figures might lead to additional challenges and restrictions, but they would still have the opportunity to maintain some level of communication with their loved ones, legal representatives, and each other during their time behind bars.